Welcome to an episode of Fandom Station. I'm your host Matt, and this is my host Eva Deeds.
Hello.
Today we'll be reviewing another episode of DanMachi, Season 5, Episode 3, Odor, with the subtitle Partner. Alright? So, first things first, how do you feel about this episode before we get into it?
I don't know. I liked it, but it's also a very weird episode.
I feel like the episode gets funnier and funnier as they go on. Because I was like, I thought we were going to take this was going to be a serious season, but apparently not. Like, it just keeps on getting wackier and wackier. I was like, oh.
Yeah, this is not at all serious. Well, it's probably going to get serious later, but for now, it's not at all serious.
This is crazy serious. Hey, that's why I think, like, there's some serious moments. There's pretty cool moments. Lore drops here and there, but, like, it's mostly pretty funny. I think. And that kind of highlights when it does get dark, I think. But anyway, before we get into the episode proper, I'm going to hit us with some news right quick. Alright, first things up. I saw this cool game. I'm not sure you heard of it, called Crystar. It gets a PS5 version on February 27th. Have you heard of Crystar before?
No.
Just looked interesting. Thought you might have heard about it. Okay, move on to the next thing. Let's see. Oh, live action Like a Dragon Yakuza series. New video highlights main cast. So this is gonna be a live action adaptation of a video game series called Yakuza on Prime. Basically, like I just said. But like, you're familiar with Yakuza games, then, right?
Yeah, I've seen and played a little bit of it.
Alright, so yeah, that's kind of interesting. I think Yakuza is actually a really good series to do live action. Because as far as I know, it doesn't have any like sci-fi or magical elements in it for the most part. I think, right? I heard the games do get kind of...
Yeah, Yakuza is insane, but I don't think it's magical. Maybe it could be, and I'm just wrong too.
It's like a regular show version of Magic. Like anything happens, it could be magical.
No.
Okay.
It's not validated man who runs the park and secretly God. Wow, it's not that crazy.
Yeah, it's not like they play some video games and all of a sudden the video games pop up, or like they start playing basketball, then like a cosmic being who plays basketball shows up to play against them. These are both real episodes. You can check them out. I'm not making this up. This actually happened.
It's not eat a sandwich the wrong way and you die immediately. Crazy, but it's not do a secret martial arts fist technique one time and something like gets blown up crazy. Like it's not like that.
It's not like
people.
It's not like having to arm wrestle death because like you arm wrestle your friends to death. It's not like doing a milk challenge. You end up being transported to a milk dimension and have to escape.
Yeah, it's not like one of the people that work at the park being named a muscle man, constantly making my mom jokes who's actually the strongest person there. Crazy.
It's not like he has a best friend named High Five Ghost, who's actually a ghost.
Who's actually a high five ghost. Yeah. It's not like your best friend is a raccoon who just makes a wizard mad one day on Halloween and he slowly turns him into a house and kills you and everybody else off.
I don't remember that episode, but I don't doubt that. It's not, but it's also not like it's not like you had a girlfriend who was like a cloud and then she got angry, she turned into a storm cloud. You know?
CJ.
Let's get into it. Let's keep on going this. Okay, this is kind of interesting. You still watch TV. Martial Magic and Muscles and Blue Exorcist anime to air on Toonami. So, shout out to all the 5 people still watching cable or anime on cable. That's cool. That's neat. Okay, next thing. This is actually really awesome. The Lord of the Rings, the World of the Rohirrim film unveils tapestry artwork. You know about this Lord of the Rings anime that's in production, right?
No.
Okay, well, it's a Lord of the Rings anime production thing. Apparently have a tapestry made for it, or tapestry artwork, and it looks really cool. Last thing but not least, I saw this and I was like, at least mention it. Okay. Orange Inc.'s e-bookstore service, DanMachi, adds Isekai Ishikura. Adds Isekai Executioner, the serial killer in another world.
Lord.
Try saying that 3 times fast. Try saying that.
Isekai Executioner? Isekai Executioner? Isekai Executioner.
Yeah, Isekai Executioner.
I messed up a little bit on the last part, but Lord.
Yeah, I'm butchering that word like the she butchers people in the world. Wait a second, that rhymed. Alright, okay, that's enough of news. Let's not talk about anything else but the news. I mean, but the show now. Anyway, how was your day though? Have you agreed?
It's alright.
Yeah. Playing games?
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, let's stop talking about anything else for the show. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna get into this episode of DanMachi.
You ain't gonna let me ask you how your day was?
No.
I know you got something interesting to tell people.
No, I don't know.
So you didn't watch a movie today, buddy?
Oh yeah. I watched the latest My Hero Academia movie called My Hero Academia. It was a cool movie. If you like My Hero and you like action, I think you should watch the movie. Oh, also a little bit. I guess you should be catching up. I mean, I guess you've been watching us for a long time. You would have actually mentioned this on the podcast. So I was looking forward to seeing this movie. This is probably the last movie of My Hero Academia gets to the movie ended. So that's a nice bit of continuity if you've been watching it for long. Also, I didn't get that special booklet they included with the movie. You know, the manga they had the movie. They packed in with it and went to the theaters in Japan.
I did not know that.
Yeah, but we talked about it, so you just watch the episode. I looked through the
I just don't remember it.
Look through the playlist, but anyway, they didn't include that in our movie viewing experience. But
Well, are you Japanese?
What I say?
Are you currently in Japan?
No. But I think I did end up reading that book anyway. I think I was just looking on the site for vids, and I randomly saw like they had a special one shot for My Hero Academia. I was like, wait a second, the main game ended. And I saw it. It was like a tie-in to the movie. So that's cool.
No, it was foul, but even if they don't have a book, they could at least give you like a code to digitally download the book or something. That's kind of.
I mean, yeah, but the book. Also, I read the book for free though. It was on. You can read down. This you can. Sounds like.
I'm saying though.
You can read. It sounds like advertisement. But I'm like, it's like I'm going to get to YouTube mode. Like you but like I'm not trying to advertise this, but like the Viz portal for Shonen Jump is just that good that you can read like 3 chapters free for any of your favorite manga, Shonen Jump manga. And any new manga like they're released that week, you can read for free as well. So then, if you want to read this new chapter of My Hero Academia that came out after the manga and it's tying into the movie, just go to the Viz portal for Shonen Jump and you can read it.
You were right. That does sound like an ad. But okay, let's get into the episode.
Yeah. All right. So this episode basically starts with last one in it. This is just a recap of Shira asking Bell to kidnap her, and he agrees. I think, pretty much.
yeah, he does agree. He agrees, whether verbal or not. He agrees.
I think it was no verbal agreement. Anyway, so I'm not sure how they do this, but as they're being chased, or not being chased, being monitored, they suddenly disappeared because they picked up a invisibility cloak. I'm not sure where that came from. Apparently, somebody prepared it beforehand. But now I'm thinking about it. At first, I didn't think it makes sense because, like, it wouldn't because we know who was involved with preparation for the date. It was hidden, right? It was hidden. So I was like, wouldn't he Hidden know about it? And then I was like, maybe Hidden is actually not with them. And I was like, he might be kind of trying to help Seer in a way different than other people. Like, he could have been the one who gave Bill that invisibility cloak just in case he needed to get away. So that's something. What do you think?
That could hold some merit.
Yeah, because
I was gonna say that, like, of all of them, he was the only one that didn't show up, but like that would have been a complete lie, because the quadruplets weren't shown. The wolf dude was the only one that actually showed up.
Yeah, Otto didn't show up as like the big guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, they get chased once everybody notices they're missing. Irons and Hester are also watching them, and they notice they're gone. And then we get to see that they were using as a cloak to get away. It comes undone. They don't put it back on for some reason, and then we just kind of manage to escape. And then they end up in another area that we don't need to go to. And Bill suddenly says he wants to visit someplace, and Beth asks Sarah if they can. She agrees, and they go to this cathedral. Which at first, I'm not sure, maybe it was just me, but at first I thought he was going to take her to like the place Hester and him were staying in first. Because I remember that was, if you remember, way back in like season 1 and season 2, they were staying in like an abandoned church, Hester and Bill. So I was wondering like he was gonna go back there for like nostalgia's sake, but nah, this is actually way better. I was like, is that really got there? Like, yeah, this is where I met Hester, another woman inside you. But yeah, do you have
the name of the cathedral?
No, but
it's like it's Saint something.
Might be Saint Fulton Cathedral. Can you look it up while I'm giving the recap?
I don't currently have the liberty to do so.
Okay.
So I can just pick up the recap. I can just pick it up from here. So from here, they enter the cathedral, and Belle proceeds to give a story on. I'm pretty sure he was a hero, but the story.
He was a knight, yeah, a hero.
Yeah, he was a hero, but he goes through a fairy tale.
It was a Saint Fulton's Cathedral, but no, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. And he goes through the story, the fairy tale of the hero makes a deal with a fairy. No, she was a spirit. My fault. But the hero makes a deal with a spirit to fight monsters, but the spirit falls in love with the hero, but the hero chooses his sword saint. Is that what they called her?
She was a sister of the sainthood that he fell in love with.
A sister of the sainthood.
She had supported him over the years, so she was like,
yeah,
helping him out too.
Yeah, and the spirit got jealous, tried to kill him, but I guess she just second guessed it and ended up getting herself killed trying to protect the hero. And Bill, at the end of that, just admits that he does not know where he was going. But Seer says that she understood.
Yeah, I was also kind of confused. I was like, so she tried to kill him, and then a monster showed up. She protected him with her life, and then Bill was like, I think that means you need to protect your loved ones. I was like, how'd you? Okay, I guess that makes sense. That kind of stretch. I was like, what was the knight supposed to do? She it's not like she died because she was jealous. She died because the monster attacked, and like she sacrificed her life. Was he? I'm not sure what he was. It's not like it didn't say anything about him not trying to protect her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get what he's saying.
But,
I get it.
But from here, after they escape, no one's watching them, so they just sit in the church for is unspecified amount of time, but it's a decent little while because they leave after the bell rings, and Belle takes her to have dinner on a boat, to which it's revealed that this is actually at first it was just a two-way matchup with Heinz Wallenstein and Hestia. Man, her name is getting harder to remember by the day. Heinz Wallenstein and Hestia, and the
Hestia or Vestas, you know, whatever it's called.
And the maids from the kitchen that Seer works.
People want to call them maids, but they're not maids. They're like waitresses.
Well, help waitresses. Yeah, I don't know why I said maids.
Because I'm thinking about maid cafes in Japan.
Yeah, but after they, show them, we end up just following the date for like 5 seconds before something goes wrong. And of course, what goes wrong is the Foyer Familia finally finds Belle.
Wait, you forgot to mention the Looney Tunes skit of them all being there before they got there, and also apparently they are ready to get jobs there as well.
Yeah.
So, not only that, Esty and Irons also get dresses as well.
So Hester and Irons are dripped out, like immaculate clothing. Like they actually have fits, and they're dining at this fine establishment. No clue how they're dining here. Hesty is permanently broke, and I don't know if Irons is just loaded with cash that she could take someone's spot or what. But
she's stacked. So yeah, and she could probably afford it. She's one of the top little ventures, and she can afford it.
Yeah, but the waitresses have, their whole point was to not be waitresses today. It was to spy on a date, but I guess somehow they discovered that they were going to be on the boat, so they had to sneak in, and the way they snuck in was by being waitresses. So they got out of their job to do another job that I'm assuming they're not getting paid for.
No, I think they probably are getting paid. It's just surprisingly easy. They probably just walked up. They're like, "Yo, you need like 4 women to like work for you like real quick, and like we work for like dirt cheap." And they're like, "All right, nothing suspicious about that."
Yeah, but yeah, we see that. We see Seer still being, or not Seer, Elf. I can't remember her name.
Heinz?
No, Elf.
Ryu.
We were still being sad watching them date. And after this, the boat is suddenly stopped by ice.
Ice bridge, yes. By the
and who would be insane enough to commit an act of terrorism on a whole boat of passengers?
Team Rocket. The Freya
Team Rocket. Yeah, the Freya Familia completely stopped the boat to figure out where Seer and Belle was, to the point where, upon actually running across the ice and getting on the ship, which was in the middle of a river, by the way, it was not a short walk off a pier. It was, I assume it was a decent track.
We also don't know how anybody found out where they were. It's like,
yeah, no clue. I'm assuming they had spies on the boat, because they have spies like everywhere. But they proceeded to get on the boat, and immediately weapons drawn just started looking for Belle and Seer.
They're trying. Right, this is what they have gone past. Trying to Washington. They're now trying to kill Belle.
Yeah. They run into the Sword Saint, who is on the second level of the deck, eating with Hestia, just watching the date. And one of the squad leaders, I guess, who's been shown throughout the episode, kind of leading the other, like the smaller people of the Freya Familia. He was having a very big mouth, and he said he was going to kill Belle or something. And the Sword Saint heard that, and the Sword Saint immediately called his bluff. She got in his face and immediately said, "If you do anything to Belle, you're going to have to fight me." So now the Sword Saint is in the fight. Hestia is still very confused. The Sword Saint, funnily enough, while beating up one of the people, accidentally knocks him, and now he knows where Belle is, so he yells to the other people that Belle is here, and now they have to get off the boat. Seer just lets it, she just doesn't care. I don't know what is wrong with her. I don't know why she has all the faith in the world in Belle, but she goes over the railing of the boat, stands on the edge, and Belle says, "You're gonna fall," and she just says, "Well, someone better catch me." Like, this is not a romance movie.
You're not Lois Lane, and Belle ain't Superman. Come on. like
this ain't it.
He's more like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2.
But yeah, she jumps, and of course Bale catches because he's Bale.
Okay. Yeah. Next, I mean, it was also water, so like the worst she would have happened is she drowned. But
Drowned.
so, like,
Drowned.
the father was gonna get her at least, and so they go on the shore. They eventually walk to this place called Heroes Bridge. Apparently, it's very busy most of the time, but since it's so late at night, they're able to be there by themselves. And they look at the different statues. There's different heroes there, but the hero in particular they focus on is the one called Sir Albert, I think. And apparently he was like a hero who made the Black Dragon. He basically fought the Black Dragon. And the Black Dragon was this ancient dragon that's very evil, very very powerful, explaining in very basic terms. But it was a basic powerful monster that threatened the town here, city, maybe the world. I'm not sure. But anyway, because he did this, everybody looked up to them, and she also explains it's like a pillar. It's like different pedestals, and the pedestal in front of him is empty. She says the reason that pedestal is empty is because there's no hero who is worthy enough to be standing face to face to him. I thought that was pretty cool lore right there. So and it's kind of it's asking the question is Belle gonna become that hero who can stand on the same pedestal across from Albert? I don't know, man. I kind of want to say something, but I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, because I don't know. I guess I was gonna say it.
But it probably is. Just leave it where it is.
I don't know. It's like if you read Oratorio, and maybe I don't know. It's like they leave out some stuff in the novel, but I don't say it what it is. Alright. Anyway, so she basically was like, Belle, can you be that hero for me? Oh, did she say that? Did she say that exactly? What was just implied? She's
just implied. She doesn't say it directly.
Yeah, she said she's been looking for a hero who can help her with anything or save her from anything, and that's red.
She said she's been. She said she's been looking for a hero that could save her for a very, very long time.
That's red flag. That's they got a little bit too real. I was like, oh man, that's you. If a girl says that to you, I was like, know about that.
She needs a hero.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they start the things like the Freya finally catches on to them again. They need to find another place to hide, so they go to an inn, and then Freya starts taking a shower, and Belle's get very nervous, and there's a bed. There's only one bed, and you see where this goes, and nothing's going to happen next episode. Nah, spoiler, just a prediction. It's true. There is just nothing ever happens at the end. Nothing ever happens. This bed, in anime, that bed, nothing happens in the bed. It's like the safest. That's like the safest bed to be in. But yeah, no. So that's basically the episode ends. And next episode is titled "Cedar, God and Girl." And what would you rate this episode? Oh yeah, it's titled "Cedar," subtitle "God and Girl." But anyway, what would you rate this episode? Even dates.
And I rate it an 8.
Oh yeah, I give it an 8 too.
It had. I don't know if you've noticed, but at the church scene, I started noticing the actress's laugh is one of the worst laughs I've ever. It's just a tee-hee. That's all she was doing.
Oh,
if you've ever seen some over exaggerated laugh from an actress, someone just said, "You're an extremely flirty laugh." That's what it sounds like.
See, I think you're right, but I also think it's intentional. She's being fake. I think she's being very fake right now with Belle, but not too fake in the sense she's acting happier than she really is. I think. So is that what you're saying?
I don't know. It could not be.
Yeah. I think it's, I don't know, because I do know, I do know. I feel like she's put on the front, like she's like, oh, I'm so happy, this day is going so well, which it probably is, but like, it's not like she's downplaying how serious this day is for us. What I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the last thing that we should mention is the name of the episode is. Wait, I just had it.
It's my older.
Wait.
It's my older where she's like saying, "I want."
Yeah, older.
Yeah.
Yeah. The title of the episode is older.
I'm not sure what older is. It's probably nurse term. She
says it's a hero.
Yeah, but it's probably something means something else in Norse mythology or legend. Because next how is Cedar. I know what Cedar is. Because I've done a little bit of research in Norse mythology. And Cedar is basically like a soothsayer, like a fortune teller in like Norse mysticism. And Cedar are usually women who that's how have magical abilities, especially the ability to read fate. So that's interesting to see. That's interesting to know. So I wonder. So that kind of leans my theory that she's like being some kind of vessel for Freya. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure because the term Cedar makes me think Cedar used to be like a normal girl, a normal human. Or she was like born from normal humans, but like she became a vessel. Like she has human origins. Is what I'm saying. It's like she was either she was born a human, normal human. Like I don't know, she became like a oracle or priestess under Freya, and like she became part of her. Or she was like she's some kind of like reincarnation of Freya, and that she was born from humans, but she was always a part of Freya in some way. So I'm not sure which one do you think it would be if you had to choose between which one, either one.
Always a part of Freya.
Yeah, me too. That's what I think. It's hard for me to see her as something different. Also, fun fact right before we go. Full End and Light and Water. Does that name ring any bells to you?
Not at all.
A few episodes ago, I think it was actually the first episode we did on DanMachi. That's the name of the game that's coming out. Full End of Light and Water. Next year.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, remember we talked about it. Yeah, Full End of Light. I was like.
I remember we talked about it. I don't remember the name of it.
It's called, yeah, you can look it up, man. It's Full Land of Light. That's an exact name. Full Land of Light and Water. Which is exactly the same story.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is I'm glad we mentioned it on the podcast, but like, yeah, it's like a cool tie-in to the game. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna play part, but if I had to guess,
it's cool tie-in to the game.
That spirit is coming out of the tomb. That spirit is in there or something. That spirit, Belle is gonna.
I skipped over this. I'm sorry, but in the cathedral, in the middle of the cathedral, is a tomb that apparently holds the spirit of the fairy. It was the cathedral was built around the tomb, as when the spirit died, the hero buried her in that tomb and sealed it, and the cathedral was built around it, which is why the fairy, the story is on the wall of the cathedral. Yeah. My fault. Okay.
So that kind of makes you interested in the game now. So like, it's like probably canon in some regard, since it's based off a canon story. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I think I'll give it 85 instead of before, and I think these episodes are just getting more and more interesting as time goes on, because they've teased it. They teased it a lot about Freya, or where Ciri is connected to Freya family. Like Belle straight up asked, "What is her connection? Who is she really?" And she's like, "Well, we got promise that the things don't change." And it's like Belle's like, "I can't really make that promises because like depending on what you say, change everything." But then eventually, yeah, eventually Belle like kind of compromises and says like, "If you tell me like our relationship won't change, our relationship will remain the same or something like that. We'll still have a relationship and stuff." Is what he basically says. It would be the same. But he doesn't immediately which is I feel like is reasonable, because like she could say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like my former criminal. Yeah. You know, like I'm actually a serial killer. But like Bell's like, you know, he feels like he trusts her. He knows she wouldn't say something like that. But still, I think when he does find out, he's gonna kind of think about it for a while. But even we don't know really, because we don't read ahead or anything. But yeah, that was my take on the episode. I think this is a good place to end it. Got any other thoughts?
No, that's it.
All right. Oh, I'll see you on the next one, travelers.
Adios.